I have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
When the skies turn dark and the world goes cold, in the face of the storm, we gotta be bold. Vision preparedness, we rise from the wreck. Survivors in the chaos, we cash the check. Ooh. Step into the future where the streets are bare. Ashes in the wind, people trapped in despair. But we got our vision 10 steps ahead. Stockpiling knowledge, not just bread. Bunker down, got the gear, light shining bright. Mapping out the plan, gotta survive the night. Seek out the truth, gotta fight the lies. In this new era, we'll open our eyes. When the skies turn dark and the world goes cold, in the face of the storm, we gotta be bold. Vision preparedness, we rise from the wreck. Survivors in the chaos, we cash the check. Ooh. Gather the crew, we're a band of the brave. Through the wreckage and ruins, we learn how to save. Water, food, and tools, we're stacking them high. With the vision for tomorrow that can never die. Rebuilding the world, brick by brick. Science and hope, that's our survival trick. Look to the stars, hear the whispers of fate. In the ashes of the past, we recreate. When the skies turn dark and the world goes cold, in the face of the storm, we gotta be bold. Vision preparedness, we rise from the wreck. Survivors in the chaos, we cash the check. Ooh. Facing the fears, it's a brand new day.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to MAYHEMIC Thursday. Skull. Folks, wherever you may be, for all of my winter state dwellers, it's 29 degrees in the great state of Ohio, and it is freezy, breezy, and everything but polite. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for joining me tonight for MAYHEMIC Thursday. Countdown 2025. It's almost over, y'all. We made it. We actually made it through 2025 so far. You never know. Yeah. Kiss off. So good to see you. Welcome in, Teresa. How are you? How you doing? How you be? Hope you're staying warm. Sherry's in the building. Good to see you, Sherry. Hope you're having a great day today. As always, Coast Cajun Prepper. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is great. And I know y'all are possibly staying warm. I hope so. I want everybody to be warm and be prepared for sure. My man, Scott Hummer's in the building. Good to see you, Scott. How you doing? And for my winners on my Patreon channel, the rest of your stuff has arrived. So we'll be shipping those out very, very, very soon. Yeah. Billy, how are you? Huh. To all of my people in that state up north, y'all's football team up there got issues. We're not going to talk about that today, though, but y'all got issues. Yeah. Good to see you, Billy. Hope you're doing well. Little bird told me Metal's birthday. So happy birthday, Metal. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Blackbird's in the building. Good to see you. Vet Prep is here. My man. Stay warm, bruh. Light that wood burning stove and let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Paper Buttons 19's in the building. Good to see you. How are you? Yeah. Cajun Prepper said, everybody ready for the roller coaster for the next 10 days. Ryan Hall needs some Cedar gives. Yeah, he is. Ryan is on it and the real deal. Blackbird, so good to see you. How are you? How you doing? My man, my personal moderator, lurking. He's sleepy, Mr. Ghost Lincoln. And by the way, Ghost, I appreciate you for giving me that intro music. Yeah, that was compliments of Ghost Lincoln, my man, the engineer. Uh, yeah, so I had to throw that in there and do something. Hope y'all saw the Doomsday Apocalypse bingo card that I dropped today. If not, go check it out. And I'm not sure who's next. Either the Roaming Prepper or the Livingston Man is next week. It is a collaboration amongst the guys. Yeah, Prepping with Sarge, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, the Livingston Man, the Roaming Prepper, and yours truly. Yeah, go check it out. Go check them out. If you're not subscribed to any of their channels, please do so. Leave a like and a comment on their Doomsday Bingo card. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Michael Wolf said, this podcast is sponsored by Livingston Man Envision Meat Packing Specialty. Prime meats in canned goods. Get your order today. Christmas special start today. There you go. And he's absolutely correct. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Scott said, Michael Wolf, nope, hard pass. Exactly. Good to see you. Little Lone Preppers in the building. Hope you're doing well. Gigi's Garden, good evening. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. Michelle PW, good evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. And everybody, because y'all are absolutely awesome. And thank you all for joining me. Oops is in the building. Good to see you. L Dog is here. Uh-oh. Good to see you, L Dog. Hope you're doing well. OVP is here as well. Yes, indeed. My man, KP Heathen's here. Good to see you, bruh. Hope you had a great day. PJ, how are you? How you doing? Skull. And by the way, y'all, here's my shameless plug to promote an up-and-coming channel. If you have not subscribed to Grit and Grace, go do it. She puts out some awesome videos and she deserves to be at 1K. So let's all go over there. For those of you that aren't subscribed, subscribe to Grit and Grace. Watch a video, leave a like, and leave a comment. You can say, VP forced me to come over here and subscribe to your channel with a scolding hot cup of coffee. Skull. And I will not deny that. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Absolutely, OVP. I think in 2026, I'm going to see if I can get her to come on the channel and do some things. Yes, she puts out amazing content. Cherokee Survival, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Y'all, Countdown 2025 is on, and we doing it. It's almost gone. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, the whatever. 2025, we survived all the mayhemicness, all the turmoil, and everything else. Didn't we, Cole? Yeah, we did. He said yes, Dad. Yeah. Pup update, just to let you know, Titus is learning to go up and down the steps. Yeah, to come down underground. So he is traversing the steps up and down, and he's getting there. He's getting there. Yardbird said, those country girls scare me. Well, country girl's got skills. That's for sure. She can do it all. Eloa Ministries, good to see you. Good to see you too as well, Yardbirds. Hope you're doing well. Jason, my man, good to see you, bro. Welcome in. Welcome in. Smash that like button, y'all, if you have not. Share this out. And after the live stream, come back and leave a comment, please. And thank you. So, y'all are intelligent people, and I like to interact with the chat. start naming off the good things that went down in 2025. Yeah, the good things. I will start it off with um, we all still have jobs in our household, and we got a new pup. So there you go, Skull. Yeah. Rule 2IC, aka the Rule Report. Welcome in, bruh. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Did I see my man? Night Cry, welcome in. Good to see you. There he is, Michigan Outpost. Bruh, y'all need to find a head coach. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That is horrific. That's horrible. Yeah, yeah. Kate, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Exactly, L Dog. We still living. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. 2025 with all that stuff that goes down, we still here. Jones Truth, it is so good to see you. What do you want, Cole? Why are you pawing on me? Huh? What do you want? You don't want nothing. You just want attention. You'll get your time, okay? And please and thank you. Miss Jones Truth, so good to see you. She said, my family circle has not been broken. I am blessed. Yes, indeedy. Same here, Miss Jones Truth. With a lot of other folks, family circle, not at all. Nightcry said, survived the mass layoffs at work. I think that was a good thing. Absolutely. Absolutely, without a doubt. What is it? What do you want? Huh? You've been fed. You've been playing with your brother. You ate. You drank. Mom even gave y'all treats. What more could a little boy want other than a rub on the head from dad? Y'all's fur nephew. Yeah. Good boy. Amazing, y'all. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. What else we got here? AI is person of the year 2025, but where's his body? I'm with you on that. Yeah, yeah. Robert Bates, so good to see you. He said, vision, good things. No one in the family died. Amen. And skull to that. Would you stop? Stop. Skull. You lay down. Y'all's nephew. He just, yeah, yeah. But it's amazing, y'all. 2025. Gets off like coal. Yes. Yeah. We're all here. We've all survived. The war between the Z-Man and Putin are still going on. I don't even know if they're doing anything or whatever. Don't care. Gigi's Garden said, new friends starting to see a path to retirement. That's awesome, Gigi. Congratulations and get it done. Yeah, yeah. Right? Dog quake in the making, M. Yeah, without a doubt. He just does his thing. Little Lone Prepper, good to see you. She said the night before last, about 7:30, there was some sort of extremely loud sky explosion that was heard in around a 50-mile radius, was reported in 3 counties. No mention in the news, no explanation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Keep an eye on that, Little Lone Prepper. Let me know what you find out about that. Yeah, yeah. There she is, Grit and Grace, a.k.a. Badger's mama. Yeah. Hashtag Merle's mama. Yeah. Yeah. Without a doubt. Good to see you, Grit and Grace. Jason said Cole. Yeah, Cole is Cole's Cole. And Titus is Titus. And together they are a trip. They crack me up. I've never laughed so hard from them two. And yeah, they're going to be putting out a Christmas video, y'all. This ought to be interesting. He is the star of YouTube, M. That folks don't come here for me. They come here for Cole. They come here for the COO, and now they also come for Titus. I'm just the guy behind the camera. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, right, Scott. Exactly. Interesting and concerning. Very much so. Um, Yardbird said, I'm pretty sure the majority of us have made it through the year by our continual effort and discipline. That's true. And by the grace of God Himself. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But, we've seen war, rumors of war. Sounds familiar from a book that I read. Um, we've seen some unalivings. We've seen some attempted unalivings, yet here we are. We've made it. Exactly, Grit and Grace, and we're all on the right side of the dirt. That's true. That's true. Cole needs his own channel. Well, if Cole has his own channel, Cole's going to have to hire somebody to run his channel because everything that Dad's doing in 2026 is going to get even busier. Excuse me, sir. That's my chair that you're biting on. You don't want to do that, okay? And thank you. 2026 is going to be busier for me because I have a new venture that I'm going to introduce to the world. Some know. So if you do know, please still, mum is the word. And Vision Preparedness LLC, we're going to be doing a lot of Stop the Bleed courses and other training like that. Yeah. OVP said, started my channel in 2025 and met some awesome people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. And that's just it, y'all. No matter what they said and how bad it's going to be, we all are doing okay. We may not be doing more than what we wanted to, but we're all doing okay. And that's okay in my book because we can only do our best. 2025 has been very interesting. Jason said, on a macro level, a lot of people woke up to the nonsense this year. Welcome. That's very true, Jason. A lot of people woke up to what they, and using air quotes to those listening, they tried to do to us, tried to get us to break, to bend, to fold. Yeah. Dan H., my man, my brother, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Dan. Hope you had a great day today, bruh. Hope you're staying warm also. But it is what it is, folks. 2025 was not a horrible year. It was tough, but it wasn't horrible. Yeah. Gypsy, so good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. And by the way, for all of you amazing people here tonight, y'all are awesome. I don't care if nobody says you're awesome in my book. And I don't take that lightly. Yeah. We've had there she is, squishy face. Yes. And I think Titus is asleep, or he may be trying to traverse the steps to come down here and grace us with his wildness. And if he does, I'll make sure you guys see him. I don't know if he's probably asleep. I don't hear him, so that's maybe a good thing. Don't know, but we've made it. 2025 is going out. 2026 is going to be interesting, in my opinion, for sure. Yeah, going to be interesting. And Jason said, professional doorman and coal walker. Yeah, that would be me. Yes, I am a professional doorman and a coal walker. Yes, and a Titus walker. Yeah, but those two are just interesting. It's like raising toddlers all over again, for sure. For sure. Dan H said, Vision, wool Long Johnson, and insulated combat boots help keep you warm. Absolutely. You know they do, Dan. You ain't got to tell me, bruh. I actually have my boots on. And no long johns, but yeah. Yeah. Jason said, all sources point to next year being a little tougher. Stay ready. Yeah. Next year is going to be a little tougher. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Fair Forest. I jacked your name up. Welcome in. Forgive me. Craig, so good to see you. How are you, sir? Welcome in. Welcome in, Craig. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's well. Hope everything is great where you are at. But 2025 has been interesting. Aston Team, welcome in. Yeah. That's right. And I dropped mine today. Theoxorus. I dropped mine today. My bingo card, my doomsday bingo card. Go check that video out. Leave a comment, leave a like. I think the roaming prepper is up next. And in 2026, we're going to have a bingo card uh, gathering between Prepping with Sarge, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, the Livingston Man, and myself, to be determined whose channel it's on, but you definitely will know. Yeah. Cole's channel. Yeah, this is Cole's channel. Yeah. Same to you, Craig, and I appreciate it, bruh. Hope everything is well with you and yours. Yes. There he is. It goes again. Scott Hummer, thank you for the gifted membership. And Nightcry got it. And congratulations to Nightcry. And, you know, I always want to do something special for my members. And then I feel guilty because I leave out everybody else, but that's what members are for. So we're working on some New Year stuff for both Patreon and YouTube members. Yeah, so stick around. Yeah, you never know. Rip Curl, good to see you, bruh. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, man. Craig, Christ my King, good to see you. Yep, water, sewer, and electric scheduled to go up in January. Now just got notice, prepay auto deducted phone going up $3 in January. Everything's going up. Yeah. Craig said more cold and Titus. Yes, I will. Matter of fact, I got a video on here of Cole and Titus that I need to upload to Cole's playlist, and I'm gonna change the playlist name to Cole and Titus so that they can do theirs. Yeah, OVP said bingo card is already set. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But y'all, now that we can look back at 2025, it wasn't as bad as they tried to make it. You know, they tried to scare us. They tried to convince us to do what they wanted to, but didn't happen. Yeah, didn't happen. Not going to happen, and all of that good stuff. But that's okay because we are going to survive no matter what goes on or what goes down. You know, like I said, we saw some unaliving of famous people. We saw some attempted stuff. We saw some plans from people in this country that don't belong in this country foiled, allegedly. So, yeah. Kiss Off said light bill went up $50. Whew. Y'all, here's the scam allegedly on the cost of electricity going up. It's because of all of the data centers they're building, and they don't want to charge them directly the exorbitant amounts of money they should be paying. So they're going to pass it off to us, which is a scam in itself. Yeah. Nightcry said they're raising our toll roads here in Houston next year. Yeah. And that's another reason why I left the great state of Illinois, because Chicago has toll pays roads everywhere. Yes. Oh, Craig, Titus, I'm telling you now, a couple of weeks ago, he was 40 pounds. I know just by picking him up, he probably now weighs closer to 50 pounds. He is growing. And yeah, he's growing by leaps and bounds, bruh, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Inflation is baked in. It can't be stopped. You're right. But you know, we're going to do the best we can, and we're going to be okay with this. Jones Troop said, I love bingo. where do I get my card, or is it for members only? Nope, it's not members only, Jones Truth. You just have to put together a bingo card and pick 5 topics that you think that may happen next year. You can go watch the video. If one of my amazing moderators are in there, could you drop a link to the Doomsday Bingo card video I put out earlier today? Yeah. Yeah. Jason said, best economy ever in all of history. Right. 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 Christ, my King. People trapped in floods in Washington State right now. They are. They're having floods. And, yeah. Rabbit said, whose bingo card had $64 an ounce? Yeah. 4,300 an ounce gold. Exactly. Mine didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Jones Truth said, hamburger, 4 pounds of hamburger went from $16 to $26. That's insane and that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Field source. Yeah. There you go. Bad Bobber, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yep. M said, yeah, my electric bill has been consistently going up, sits around $200 a month for a single wide trailer, and it's brand new. Ours is, I don't even want to talk about electric bills. I gotta finish my backup power project so that hopefully I can go full blown off the grid with electric power. Yeah. Yep, right, Jason. Gold and silver prices should tell you exactly how good the economy is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's crazy. Gold is insane. 4,300 bucks an ounce. Whoever has gold, good for you. Hold on to it. Yeah. Yardbird said you're still going to need to sell that gold and silver for inflated flat dollars. Well, hopefully not. Yeah. Yeah. Prepper 101 said inflation and my wife's nagging can never be stopped. How you doing, bro? I hope you're doing well, Prepper 101. Good to see you. Welcome in and welcome in. Yeah. Teresa's back. She said smash the like button, y'all. Welcome back, Paper Buttons. But, the things, it hasn't been a bad year. I mean, we saw, I say this, we've seen and currently see what's going on in other countries. They have it worse than we do. All of Europe is now forcing digital ID on everybody. Can't even get a job unless you have a digital ID. Yeah. And that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Rabbit said, absolutely not, Yardbird. I'll keep mine till after the fall and when the rebuilding starts. Yeah. After you'll be rich. You will be rich. Thank you, Teresa, for dropping a link to the bingo video. Yeah. And that's just it, y'all. Michael Wolf, welcome in. He said, if you forget about New Year's Eve, 18 can happen there too, especially in New York City when they got a socialist communist mayor. They true, and all y'all, the cup is jingle jangling away and it disappeared. And Cole sees his favorite person. Listen in. And if you don't hear that magic, cup comes back full, hot, and steamy. Thank you, my dear. How you doing? You okay? By the way, dinner was exceptionally well. I love you. Say hi to everybody. Hola. The COO says hola. We had rotisserie chicken. She made some green beans. And what else did we have? What did we have? And stuffing. Yes. Ooh, it was good, y'all. It was good. Yes. Everybody's speaking to the COO. Yeah. Cole, stop. No, you ain't that busy. You're not gonna get my attention like that. So you have to wait. Okay. You got a while to go. You got 25 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, everybody speaking to the COO. Cole, stop. Prepper 101 said, Vision, 4 words I've never said to my wife. Dinner was exceptionally well. Well, I say it to mine, when it's good, I tell her, because it's always good. So she hears it regularly. And yeah, she's an amazing cook. Yes. Nightcry said, Cole says, fine. Doom Paul time. Yeah. He oh, so now yeah, he's settled down. He's in his guard, sit next to dad, sad face, I'm here mood. Right. Yeah. Robert Ham. Right. COO. Ola says, yeah, she loves y'all. She's sleepy. She is sleepy as can be. All right, Craig. He said tonight, I made the dinner. There you go. Okay. Well, congratulations. It was good. Craig said it's better that way. Score to you, my man. Yep. Grit and Grace said 2025, some blessings, but some sorrows. Looking forward to 26 and springtime. I'm looking to springtime. I don't care what year. Dan said, Vision, what? The COO was cooking. I'll be right there. Yes, Dan has personally had the COOs cooking, and he can back everything that she said. Did I see my man Old Mutt stroll through the door? So good to see you, my brother, my friend, my mentor. I hope you and your family are doing amazing. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna survive 2025 and get ready for 2026. Yeah. They say everybody's planning for WW3 and 27. Yeah. M, have a good evening. Take care. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you. Stay safe and have an amazing day. Make it an amazing day tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Nightcry. I'm with you. Red Cardinal, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, y'all just come on in and hanging out and slipping in, and I don't get to see everybody, but yeah, AI is already here, y'all. And as my grandmother said, it's only gonna get worser. Um, yeah, AI is, even though my background is technology, I try to stay away as much AI as possible. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Awesome, awesome, Robert. What's the ETA time when you close on your new house? And congratulations. Glad to hear that, my brother. I know you are. Yeah. Thank you so much, M. I appreciate it. Have an amazing evening. I appreciate your support and everybody else's. I don't take it lightly, and I don't care what the numbers get to, because I will always continue to interact with my subscribers, because I don't take y'all lightly. A lot of y'all are personal friends that I have met in person and shook your hand, had coffee with you, had breakfast, and or heard you snoring. Yeah, yeah. OVP, you and Rule, and a whole bunch of other ones. He said still waiting on the date for Bug Out Weekend 2026. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Not a clue. Got to figure it out. Got to see what 2026 it holds. My bingo card, something may get bingo, and yeah, there is no Bug Out Weekend 2026, but we'll see. I'm not ruling it out, but yeah. Uh-huh. Bonnie, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Yes. Pastor of Reality, welcome in. Hi from the mountains of Arkansas. Welcome in, Pastor. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are staying warm in Arkansas. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, PJ. 2025 has been a beautiful journey. I'm blessed beyond everything. Same here. And in the process I've been able to bless others, which is more important to me, you know. And I'm telling y'all this right now, right here. Um I had a brief conversation with Tactical Santa Claus, and I told him he needs to show up for our Christmas live. Yeah, because I told him he needs to bring a bag of presents to give away. So, folks, you don't want to miss our Christmas show because we are going to have giveaways for y'all because we appreciate y'all. So, we're giving back to the channel, which we always do. The main thing is our subscribers, which is you folks. Yeah, that's all that counts, without a doubt. Guardian Gardening, AI, 100%. It gets worse and worse. Yeah, good to see you, Guardian Gardening. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family is doing great. And welcome in to you. Yeah, but we're going to do a Christmas show with Tactical Santa. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe his foot soldiers will show up too, because Tactical Santa has foot soldiers, not elves. So yeah, DJ, here he is. OVP Vision told me we were going to have a bug out weekend this year. Ha! Did we have bug out weekend 2025, y'all? If we had a bug out weekend 2025 and you showed up, put a one in the chat. Yeah, we did have one this year. Yeah. Bug out weekend 2025. If you were there, put a one in the chat. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Now, bug out weekend 2026, to be determined. Yeah. He said, pastor said, if you're waiting for the ideal bug out time, you may be too late. I'm with you. We've done one for 3 years in a row. It's an event we hold in the spring where everybody from all over the country comes together, and we have classes, test out your gear, meet each other, and all of that. And last year was awesome. DJ was there. Ghost Lincoln was there. Rule 2IC was there. OVP, Dan, a whole bunch of folks in the chat were there. And 2026, I don't know if we're going to have one. It just depends on what's going on in the world. Frank Short, good to see you. You're okay. You're here. That's all that counts, my brother. It's so good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Farrell Fox said, or it could be the real deal instead of a dry run by bug out weekend. That's true, and that's why I I can't commit to having one this year yet or next year. Can't commit to it. And to be honest with you, it's a lot of work, y'all. A lot of back end work that nobody sees except me, the Ohio family, and it's a lot, but it's worth it, and it has always paid off, and it's a free event. So yeah, yep, that's right. Tell them Yardbird Vision, building culture and keeping everyone connected. Yeah, because when it goes down, it's going to be just us. And who better than depend on than somebody you know firsthand? Yeah. Yep. Bonnie said there's a lot of flu going around. Get your immune system up. Oh, mine. The COO makes sure she don't play. She makes all of her syrups and elixirs and salves, all of that. And matter of fact, I think I saw her the other day making some elderberry syrup. And yeah, she walks around the house with a jar and spoons, and she just walks up to you and says, "Open your mouth." And when she does that, you open your mouth, and she shoves a spoonful of whatever it is in your mouth and then goes on about her business. Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So yes, keep your immune systems, folks, working and all of that good stuff. Please, please, please. Show Intel, welcome in. So good to see you. How are you? Yeah. Yardbird said prioritization, days of your life, add life to your days. Conversations amongst one another about what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, builds camaraderie. It does, Yardbird, and thank you for that. Yeah, it does. She said's in the building. Good to see you, she said. How are you? Hope you've been doing well. Miss Jones Truth said, yep, you did register. Was coming, but had a family crisis, and I was in the same state. My dad's 92, had to be home for him. As you should be, Mrs. Jones Truth, and you made the correct decision. Not that I needed to tell you, but you family always comes first. Yeah, yeah. Cajun Prepper said, I'll grab KP and Night Cry and make the trip up. Bruh, I know that's right. I know that's right. Ooh, Pastor said, our family has 400 acres out in the woods. That's where I live. I know that's right, Pastor, and that's the best way to be and be as self-sufficient and self-reliant as you can. Because at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. And that's the big thing. All of that. Ain't no need to apologize, show intel. Life be lifing. I know that's right. You and me both. There's days where I said, you know what? I just need to sit back and breathe and sit in silence and no live stream. Yeah, that's for sure. And that's okay. That's life. Boom 22. So good to see you. Yeah. She said Tommy Bites just posted a good video tonight. Stock up. I'll have to go watch her later this evening. But yeah. And that's just it, folks. We don't know what's going to happen. That's why we prepare. That's why we stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Keep your head on a swivel. We pray, we practice, and we prep. Plain and simple. Yeah. OVB said, Vision, you're going to have some sad Ohio boys if there is no Bug Out Weekend 2026. Well, OVP, I would agree, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. I will agree. You are correct. There will be some sad Ohio boys, and you know, I unapologetically will not apologize, but I get it. Cole, where'd you go? What are you doing? You okay? He must be going to go see mom so he can go upstairs and lay down next to her and sulk because dad's not paying him any attention. Yeah. Glad to hear that, she said. I'm glad everything is well. Boone said China not shipping out containers again. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Dan H said, OVP, he heard Bug Out Weekend is in your backyard for next year. There we go. So Bug Out Weekend 2026 is in OVP's backyard. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely. Absolutely. But y'all, overall, 2025 wasn't horrible, okay? Wasn't horrible. There are a lot of things that I didn't like, y'all didn't like, and there was a lot of good things that came out of that. You know, it made us check our preps. It made us practice. It made us learn new skills. And I guarantee you, and just to show you, everybody in the chat that met one person, whether it's physically or online here on the YouTube streets, put a one in the chat if you met a new person in 2025. What are you doing, Cole? You okay? Lay down. Sit. Yeah. If you met, look at that. Michelle, Dan, Boone, Little Lone Prepper, Gypsy, Rule, Teresa, Show Intel, Robin the Garden, welcome in, bruh. Gigi. Yeah. And that's the goal. See, everybody, if you've met one new person, Scott, good to see you. Yeah. See, L Dog, Happy Mac, good to see you, my brother. How are you? Welcome in. Fallen Skies Homesteading and Preparedness Channel, good to see you, my brother. Exactly. It did make us wake up, bruh. Yeah, 2025, everything that went south made us wake up. What? You have to go potty? Is that your thing? Do you? Or are you just trying to get my attention? I think you want my attention. You'll get your time here in a minute, okay? It's almost time for you to steal the show, and then you can do your thing. Y'all's fur nephew, they're so bossy, so bossy. Advert, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, but see, y'all, and we took it like a champ, y'all. No matter how it affected us personally, we persevered. Yeah. Yep. Christ my King said, yep, I got 3 rescue dogs. They demand loving too. Yeah, they do. Cole is spoiled rotten. When he wants my attention, he just climbs up on me. And I mean, and he brings all 150 pounds of him with him. And, it is what it is. But, we've made it. Boone, Cole said it's cookie time. Well, he has to go see mom for that because mom is the snack lady. She is the lunch lady. She is the one passing out treats. And last time I walked out of the kitchen, she had 2 spoons that had peanut butter on them and was feeding 2 little guys. Well, a big guy and a little guy. Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Scott. 2025 could have been so much worse. It could have. You're absolutely right, bruh. And I thank God it wasn't. What? What do you want? What do you want? You want your time. Okay. Yeah. Soon. Okay. Soon. But, it could have been a much worse, but it wasn't. And I thank God for it. And it's only going to get gooder, y'all. But unfortunately, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And the only thing we have to do is make it through the bad times, especially in 2026. Okay, dude. You want your time? Can you do it without spilling my coffee? Come on. Nope. Come here. Come over here. Come on. Here's your fur nephew, y'all. All 150 pounds of him. You say hello. I hear your brother upstairs. And this is all he wanted. All he wanted. Yes, Cole Quake's inbound, and he just wants his time with Dad. Huh. Isn't that right? Your big baby. And he wants to chew on my hand. Yeah. Can you tell everybody Merry Christmas? Look, what's that over there? No, the other way. Okay, he don't care. But yeah, y'all's fur nephew, Mr. Cole, 150 pounds of pure puppiness, 2 years old. Yes, that's all you wanted. I know. That's all you wanted, was to chew and lick on me. Yeah, he's a big boy and he's rotten. Yes, I see you. Dude, you can't climb in my lap. Gypsy said, Merry Christmas, sweet boy. Yes. There is going to be a Cole Titus Christmas video coming out for y'all, but he always has to have his time. Look, over here. Can you say hi to everybody? Huh? Without chewing on my hand? Can you say hi? Okay. Okay. Yes, I love you. You're a big boy. And you got to get down. Okay? Come on, let's get down. Now, getting him off of me is a chore in itself because he's trying to put his back feet up on me. He wants to sit in my lap, and you can't do that, Cole. Come on, get down. Get down. Good boy. Sheesh. Stop. Move. Move. Thank you. Ugh. PJ, have a good evening. Thank you for joining us. That's your fur nephew who just demands his time. Boone said he is such a cutie pie. Thank you. He is absolutely something else, to say the least. Night Cry, have a good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah. Cole is special. Titus is more special. But we made it through 2025, y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. We're not crazy. Well, we may be, but we're smart. We know how to survive. We know how to prep. We know how to pray. We know how to practice. We do what we need to do to survive, for sure. And just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. Dan said, too much lap time when he was under 50 pounds. Well, the lap time was chewing. That's all he did, Dan, and you know that. You witnessed that firsthand. And he's rotten. But he's all mine, and I wouldn't trade him for the world or give him to anybody. Yeah. Yeah. Frank said, I just had to put my dog down. If put down, meaning put down, I'm so sorry to hear that, my brother. I've been there also, and it is not fun at all. And yeah. Sorry to hear that, Frank. Yeah. Feral Fox said, waiting for ice fishing season, but Wyoming isn't meeting the season. Yep. Yeah. Boone said, Trent, there I only one rabies with no MMA. All vaccines have MMA included now. I know. I was talking to my vet about that, and they do not have the vaccines with mRNA in them, and they will not. So I'm keeping track of that, and you're absolutely right, Boone. Yeah, for sure. Yep. But we made it. Countdown. We still got a little bit of 2025 left. Lord willing, nothing horrific will happen in these great republics we live in. And, we're going into 2026 with our head on a swivel for sure. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Frank. Yeah. Southern Dave, good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, my vet, they're a nonprofit, and they don't play. They do not play. And yep. Titus has an appointment. His last appointment is the 26th, and then he's done. No more for them. And we'll go from there. Skull. But folks, I do want to say this, and y'all know. So 2 weeks from today is Christmas. There probably, listen closely, probably will not be a live stream. And if it is, it's going to be a MAYHEMIC Christmas. And we'll go from there. And it'll probably be more of Titus and Cole. And believe it or not, I am going to try. I'm going to try my bestest, y'all, to get the COO to join me for a live stream for Christmas with the fur babies, and hoping that, yeah. So just stand by. More details to come on trying to get the COO to join us and all of that. Yeah. GWG, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day today. Yeah, for sure. And 2025, folks, it's almost out the window. Yeah. Grown with Hudson. GWG. It's crazy, y'all. Everything that they tried to throw at us, now that I look back, it was a plot. They wanted to see how we were going to react. Gypsy said, Vision, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to try my bestest to get the COO on a live stream. She's camera shy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. She's camera shy. And yeah, Cole and Titus, yeah. JD said, did you ever come up with a channel and the ham radio for us to connect? Still working on that, JD. I've got one other person I need to talk to, and then we will definitely come up with a frequency at the least. And that way we can pass that to our surrounding neighbors and go from there. Yeah. Yep, for sure. Of course they are. That's their ultimate goal, is global depopulation. We all know that. We ain't falling for that. By the way, for all of my enthusiasts of the pea shooters, Glock dropped their Gen 6. I dropped a video. Warrior Poet Society did a good hands-on review of it. Go check it out. See what you think. But yeah. Santa, Lil Lone Prep said, I don't think Santa's going to visit me this year, so I bought my own stuff during Black Friday, as you should. And same here. So, you know, it is what it is. And Skull. Christmas is not about gifts. It's Christmas is about the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Plain and simple. You don't have to agree with me, and that's okay. But that's more important to us. And I'm with you on that. I'm not going out easy either. Absolutely not. Me neither. No way, no how. Nah. No. I'd rather go out standing on my feet than live on my knees. And that will not never happen. Plain and simple. But again, y'all, I want to thank everybody. Awesome. For those of y'all in the cold states, please stay warm. Get your alternative heat sources up. Get them ready. Doing what you do, because it's going to get cold. We're coming into a cold snap. And if you don't believe me, y'all go check out Ryan Hall. That's the only meteorologist I truly actually believe and take heed to what he says. Yeah. But you know, that's my thing. Yeah. You're right, Michael Smith. It is. It absolutely is. Without a doubt. Yeah. Oh, Cajun Prepper. Bruh, how you like your Mega 1? Yeah, right where? yeah, it's down here on the bottom shelf. You can't see it, but yeah, you may. It's right there on the bottom shelf. Yes. I love mine, all of them. And get your backups ready, folks. Backup everything: power, water, food, shelter, everything. Because 2026 is going to come in with a vengeance for us. But that's okay. We're ready and we stay ready, so we don't have to get ready. Yardbird said it was 65 degrees. Dude, I trade y'all. I'll take a day. Rabbit said, y'all behave now. You hear? Yes. And with that, folks, I want to thank everybody. Tarabella said, hello and stuff. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. But folks, keep doing what you're doing. And you can't go wrong. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. We all are. Keep on prepping. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. You guys are absolutely, without a doubt, awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you, without a doubt. And with that, remember this, y'all. Keep on prepping, because your family depends on you, and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Have an amazing evening. I think the Angry Prepper is on right now. If he is, go check him out and go watch him. And we will see you in the next video. Good night, everybody, and take care. The time is now.